at least got to know.
Where were you born and stuff?
No. I mean, where were you when you? I know you're a military brat, but where do you consider home? Like, where are you born and raised?
Please say DC because we claim you.
I wasn't born and raised. Well, I wasn't born and raised in any one place. So to me, I consider myself like a citizen of the world. Like home is where I am.
Where do you have the most fondest memories of?
I will say this about DC. DC is where I really came into myself as an artist.
Mhm.
Like DC kind of like, that's where suddenly I knew how to dance. Suddenly, like I couldn't really dance really well before. I'm not going to say I'm the most dopest dancer in the world now, but
But
I get a
where did you
groove.
learn to dance? In the club in DC or
In the club? Yes.
so?
So
What was your era?
DC was in DC was really important because it is where I like really, really grew like exponentially as an artist, like where I came into my own. Because of who I met, because of where I was going, because of the vibe, the feel. Like DC is really like when I chose to go to college in DC, it was because it was close to New York, and I knew it was culturally rich. It was a black city. I hadn't, I grew up as a military brat, so I didn't really get to just be around a whole lot of black people only. It was always very mixed, which I loved as well. But I was like, I really want to be in the city where there's a lot of black people. You know what I mean? And then I got to be close to New York because I want to try to get a record deal. So I go there on the weekend, figure something out, try to get some meetings or whatever people do. I'm coming out of Alaska. I don't know. It's just like, hi, I want to sing.
Oh, you came from Alaska to DC?
Because I went to high school in Alaska, but only for 3.5 years. Because before that,
What
I went to
city?
high school and middle school in Texas. I was in Anchorage, Alaska. And then I cried when I was fine with moving around my whole life, but when we were going there, I was like, wait, there's no people there. It's like a moose. There's that TV show with the moose. And
Northern Exposure.
but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. But then I went to
Okay.
DC and I was like, go to like for that freshman year, I would go to the club every Wednesday and then the weekend too, but also on Wednesday because they had like this dance hall thing. I think it was DC
Which
Live,
club
maybe
was
it
it?
was at the
DC
time.
Live. Okay.
And then
Yeah,
there was
DC Live.
Republic Gardens, I
Republic
think that was run.
Gardens.
And then this is before Dream even existed and they became Club Love, right?
Mhm.
Are you familiar with DC?
I'm born and raised. I went to high school right across from Howard. Yep.
Okay.
Shut up. Let me tell you my truth. See, Amir's just about to tell you that when I graduated from college, I moved to Philly and it became my home and I love that place too. But I'm born and raised.
My dad's from Philly.
You
So
claim
I
the
have a
world too.
special,
Like it's okay. You claim
It's
the
okay,
world.
but
Your
I have a
dad's from
soft
Philly?
spot in my heart for Philly. Yeah, my dad's from North Philly.
ooh,
So I have a
hey.
Nice.
I
That's
have a
mix.
soft spot. I have a soft
So-
spot for Philly.
Last DC question I got for you. Tell me about, have you ever had the go-go experience? Because I mean, I hear it in the music, but I was curious if Amerie went to go-go.
Because when I would go to the club, so I would go every weekend. I never went out really much, and after that freshman year, I was like, well, got out my system, and I never really went out again after that. But during freshman year, I was out on the weekend, and then every Wednesday at least we would go out, and literally I would go to dance. I know that sounds like such a I just want to go out and dance, but I did. I wanted to go to dance and have a good time, and then it would be like reggae night and this night and that night. Then they have like a go-go night, and I was just like it's instrumentation. Sometimes for me, I would like a song before there's any vocals on something. You know what I mean? So I could just appreciate that, and that's why I say like DC. I really kind of like got my seasoning and kind of came into myself as an artist. I met Rich there, and we like just created some. It was a lot of like playing around with. Okay, what do you like? Kind of like what do you bring in? Like, this is what I've got. Okay, what do you have? I have this. Oh, that's what I've been looking for. And, why don't we do this and combine it? And it's very, very magical. And so I think that's why sometimes people will ask like if I'm from DC, and I'm like, I'm not from there because I'm a military brat, but that is where I had my influences, but the seasoning, the finishing, the cooking, the bake, it was all happening in DC. And
Ahmir, that's how I feel about Philadelphia. That is how I feel about Philly.
Really?
Okay.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
you and Amerie have commonality. Okay.